The Maldives is a nation of 1,192 islands. Located in the Indian Ocean, the chain of 26 coral atolls stretches across the equator along a length of 871 kilometers. Jewel-like islands, rimmed with the whitest of soft sand, sit atop the reefs. Only 188 islands are inhabited. 166 are tourist resorts. And while some are used for industry and agriculture, hundreds of islands still remain in their pristine, natural state. The Maldives enjoys some of the richest marine biodiversity anywhere in the world. The country's coral reef systems, the 7th largest in the world, are home to 258 species of coral and over 1,100 species of fish. Several marine species and birds are protected by law. Protected areas have been designated to ensure the conservation of specific ecosystems and the rich biodiversity of the country. The Maldives has a tropical monsoon climate with 2 seasons dominating the weather. The northeast monsoon from December to mid-May bring in dry weather, and the rainy seasons associated with the southwest monsoon from mid-May to November. Malé is the capital of Maldives and the seat of the government. The country is divided into 20 administrative divisions and the Greater Malé area, consisting of Malé, Hulu Malé and Vilingili. The Greater Malé area is the hub of the country's economy and commerce, and home to an estimated 40% of the population. The Maldives was ruled by dynasties of sultans until it became a republic in 1968, with a president as head of the state and government. The People's Majlis is the unicameral legislative body. The president of the republic, as well as the members of the People's Majlis, are elected for a 5-year term. While little is known about the ancient history of the Maldives, a historical evidence suggests that the Maldives is an old nation populated well over 3,000 years ago. The country's location was of strategic importance, lying across the main trade routes of the Indian Ocean. It was also an important source of cowrie shells, then used as currency throughout Asia and parts of the East African coast. In 1153 AD, Maldives embraced Islam, and it has remained the religion of the Maldivian people during the last 860 years. Divehi is the language of the Maldivian people. The language has its own script since ancient times. The current script, Tana, was developed in the 16th century. Tana was preceded by Divesakuru and its ancient form Evela Akuru. Maldivians display physical traits that represent the waves of settlement from various parts of the Indian subcontinent and interactions of people of different ethnicities that crisscross the Indian Ocean over several centuries. Heavily influenced by various cultures around the rim of the Indian Ocean, the Maldivian culture, craft and traditions have been shaped by the island environment and the seas that surround the islands. Traditional music and dance display strong influences of East Africa, Arabia, and the Indian subcontinent. There is a rich tradition of Maldivian crafts. Lacquered wooden ornaments, finely woven reed mats, and coral carvings are crafts that have been passed down through several generations. The Maldivian cuisine is heavily based on fish and coconut, with several dishes that have no parallels anywhere in the region. Not surprisingly, Maldivians are master boat builders. The traditional Maldivian boat, Doni, has been shaped over centuries, resulting in a craft that perfectly suits the conditions of the Maldivian seas. The livelihood of Maldivians traditionally depended on the seas, fishery being the main source of sustenance. While fisheries still contribute significantly to the economy in terms of employment and income, Tourism is the main source of income for the Maldivian economy today. Tourists from around the world arrive at Villana International Airport, the gateway to the Maldives. While the largest seaplane fleet in the world carry them to their resorts of choice, travellers can also fly to one of the domestic airports dotted along the country or take the scheduled ferry services that connect the atolls of the Maldives. The Maldives, an independent sovereign nation with a proud heritage and unique culture, taking bold steps in development in sync with its delicate natural environment.